just reading.
Hey guys, today we're gonna spend some time on the ground. The reason for that is because we spend most of our time like standing or sitting, where most of our muscles are activated, and being close to the ground, your nervous system passes through your body. It's safe and you can relax, and ultimately leads to a bigger range of motion. So let's start. Check it out. We're gonna start laying on our back. We're gonna start in a C-star position. It's called C-star because you can see like I'm like a C-star on the bottom of a C, and so from this position we're gonna roll to our belly, and the way to do that in the C-star is that you keep your limbs, your hands and your feet all the time contact with the ground. So let's start. First we're gonna roll to the left side, and then I'm gonna bring my left knee up and open my left thigh, and so I create space actually for the right leg to be able to go above the left one, yeah? And then here we have the stretch of the torso all the way up here. And as you move in your arm, you can adjust the stretch where you can feel it. So we're just gonna go to our belly, slowly pulling our body, feeling into the stretch. And as we finish, the left arm kind of stucks here, so need to go and actually on your forearm and push it in front, and we arrive laying on our belly. And then let's go back from here. We're gonna go on the same way, so let's start with the legs first. I'm gonna rotate my hip so you can see it happening with my left toes to lifting up my hip and turning it. I create some space. I bring my right knee close to my center, like this kind of motion it happens. You can see like there is enough space under the left leg, so the right leg can go through. And it's a nice stretch here. For the next step, the right arm gonna either pass above you like this, and then you're gonna switch place with the left one, right, left, yeah? Or it again can go all the way back and under, and now I'm lifting up my hip, so there is enough space between the floor and my rib cage to pass under with my arm. Again, you can feel it like it's a nice stretch, and then you finish the movement, right? By adjusting your legs and keep it straight. Let's go to the other side this time. So we're gonna go back this way. Pull your body slowly, and you can do the hands and the legs at the same time as I'm doing it right now, or they can go separately, yeah? First the legs and then the arms, or first the arms and then the legs, finishing together, right? And if you're already in this very nice prone position, that's very good for your lower back, then we can actually extend this stretch a bit more by bringing up one of the knees next to you. In this example I brought up the right one, and I look back, turning my whole torso by turning my arm. Look back, you can look in the corner of your eye, it's also giving you a bit extra stretch. You should feel it in your middle back, upper back and around the shoulder blades. Let's do it on the other side. closer you bring your hip, your knee up, it's a bigger stretch or a harder stretch on the inner thigh, on the hip. And from here we're gonna turn down, back again. So you can see like my arms, I start with my arms first. My left arm goes under my right armpit, leads my head to the ground. And then I start to slowly pouring, actually starting with the shoulder going up, and then my torso follows, and then the hip, and then the legs again. Right? And as we are here, I would like to show you one more exercise. When you bring up your legs close to your buttocks, and then you lift up your hip, brace your glutes, and then with one of your hand, in this case with the right hand, gonna cross above my torso. I go on my shoulder, and I look back and up, and then go back. And then the other side. And then you can keep your hip high up, and that makes the exercise more difficult. So if you start to combine all these movements, it's starting to look like this. That's it. And there is not like a strict order that like which way you should actually start to move, or like how many you should do, how many repetitions. You know, do as many as feels alright. And maybe do for yourself a time limit, you know, like doing it for 2 minutes in the beginning. And as we turn back, we're gonna do right? That would be for today. I hope you're gonna have time to practice and enjoying the movement. See you next time.